guys, welcome back to my channel. Another day, another video. Today I am not alone. I'm with my special guest and I would like them to introduce themselves to you guys. I am so honored. I am very excited for you guys to get into this video, see what this is all about. It is very spiritual, very youthful, very I could say you would learn one or two things from this video when you did this video. I promise you guys. But before I get into details about what's going on or what's happening here, I would like my special moms to introduce themselves to you guys. Hi guys.
Hi, my name is Zara. Oh, hi.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Unati. I'm mom.
Yeah, this is my mom and this is my mom's friend, but she's my auntie as well. So guys, as you can see, you guys always ask me about the brown hair that I have, and I will tell you right now, this is the quality of that hair. She sells them. If you want hair that is very good quality and you've never seen it before, you are in the right place now. I tell you now, you can just go and search her on Instagram, Zara Hair, right?
Vault, yeah.
Yeah, Zarahairvault. You will find her, and if you want to get more information about it or come close or get more details about the hair, just contact me or DM me. I'll take you straight to her. Guys, as you can see, this is how many inches is this?
28.
You see, this is how long the hair is, and look at the color and the quality of the hair. Lovely, guys. You will not regret, and it doesn't detangle, right?
No.
No detanglings, nothing. And what color is this? Can you tell them?
This is a double tone, it's a brown and a gold.
Yeah.
So it's a 613 and a brown.
As you can see, guys, there's two colors to the hair.
Yes.
That's how they made the hair look this amazing. Yo, guys, I cannot. This hair is lovely. If I could own this hair, I could die. But yeah, I could easily die. So, this is a wavy hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, very curly. Oh, you made it this way.
Yes,
Please explain to them.
it's a straight hair, but
Yeah.
I made it this way. This is a super double drawn,
Yeah.
like you see. The bottom, why it's super double drawn? Because the bottom is the same with here.
Yeah.
It's not like the one here is full and here gets too thick,
Yeah.
too thin. You
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
even the tip is still thick.
Guys, one thing about this hair, the quality. I guarantee you the quality. This is
10
like an
years.
investment. Exactly, I was about to say
I
that.
know,
This is
I
like
know.
an
I own
investment.
all
A
hairs
lot.
Yeah.
from Zarahairvault, and guess
Yeah.
what? I've had it more than like 5-6 years, and
Yeah.
they still look like this. Look at this.
And guys, I've been telling you,
Look.
Christine, and this,
Look.
yeah, I was
Look.
guys,
Look.
the coloring is perfect. Just everything about their hair is really perfect. I love it, and I can't wait to own one myself.
Yeah.
So I'm plugging you guys because you guys have been asking me, DMing me, where did you get the hair? Where did you get it? But this is your chance, guys. Stop asking so many questions. Just go and buy the hair.
Follow the page, like the page, and buy the
Please,
hair.
guys. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. All right. So we will be doing a very different video on my channel, of which I felt it's a necessity, or I feel like it's a need for me to do this video because a lot of you need people to talk to, need advices from people, and most of us now, we don't have people that we can trust or talk to about our problems, and most problems are solved by other people. You know,
Yeah.
like not the people around you who always have the solutions to your problems, or you will not hear what you want to hear from the people around you. So it's best sometimes to reach out to other people.
Yeah.
So I hope this really helps you and gets you, you know, yeah, let's make this fun. So I have questions with me. I'll be asking them the questions. You guys, I sent you. Did I send you? No, sorry. I made a post on my Instagram asking people to send me their problems, whether spiritual problems, whether it's life advices, just everything that we as the youth we are dealing with, just in general. So
Yeah.
we will be solving that today. All right. Let me read the first question
Okay.
for you guys.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you guys ready?
It
Mommy's
sounds
ready.
like the youth is going
Yeah,
through a lot.
the youth is
Yeah.
The youth is going
Yeah.
through a lot.
But
Yeah.
still, someone said that we are a sad generation with nice pictures
Yes,
or happy
edited
videos,
pictures,
you know.
yes.
So I think
That's
that's
true.
that's quite true.
Yeah.
So let's see what's going on, guys, with us.
Okay.
So
let's
without
see.
wasting any time, let's get right into the video. So the other lady here said, how do you become best friends with your mom? Like, be able to open up with her. Like, as a teenager, this is Xhosa, I'm sorry, ne? Okay, but chinja as basikula, as in like as we grow, we change. We're not the same. Yeah, we evolve. And for Tina, singabanye, we cannot open up with our parents, or aunties. So okay, so what this person is trying to say is that how do you create a relationship? It's either with your mom, your guidance, whoever that is responsible for you. So how do you create that open relationship with that person? So yeah, you guys can take it.
Okay, I think I'll start by saying sometimes really us as parents, we make it difficult for our children to communicate with us. Sometimes we are too strict and don't do this, don't do that. Instead of trying to understand at each phase your child is, to understand what are you going through, what are the things that you are facing, because generations are different. In my time, I had different challenges that now the kids of these days, oh my gosh, the challenges they are going through are so much. But I think the most important thing is to, you as a parent first, be open to your child. Be open to your children. Don't criticize so much. Your child need to trust that when they come to you with a problem, that you will be able to advise them. You will be able to guide them. You will be able to give them sound advice without them feeling that they are criticized or being put down or judged in a situation. You know, they might be wrong, they might have done something wrong, but the boldness of coming to your parent and saying, Mom, I have done something bad and I feel bad. And at that same time, your mom can still tell you, yes, you did something very wrong, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. So it's easier like that. So I think it starts with us as parents. You know,
I think it's most of us parents who forget that we were once teenagers, once we become parents.
We've been there, we know these things.
You want to perfect your mistakes on the children, and it's not possible.
And sometimes out of care, because we don't want them to repeat the same mistakes we make, some mothers go out, instead of trying to protect them, they chase them out to trust the wrong people. So for me, I feel as a parent, first of all, you need to be vulnerable to your child. When I was a child, I was his virgin at 15. It wasn't a good thing. This is how I failed. This is what I would have done better. I love you so much. I would want you to learn from my experience. I wouldn't want you to go back there. And then just be open to them. Let them know about sex. Let them know about your weaknesses. Let them know about the strength, especially for a girl child. It's always very difficult because they tend to learn, and because they are easy to trust the wrong people. You know. So I think mothers, parents out there, just give a plain platform for your kids. Be vulnerable to them. Let them know you. Like, I am Power Mike. But at your age, I was so weak. Like, you need to see me. I used to smile at every fine guy in the area. You know, be truthful. Don't forget where you are coming from. I think that is the first.
And it will be easy to relate.
And I was watching this Netflix movie, Fatherhood. I don't know if you guys see Fatherhood. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I've seen it.
And after I'll say he's Kevin Hart because I know him as that. I don't remember the name. He lost his wife, and then he was supposed to raise a child alone. And then he went to his father and asked how do you raise a child alone? And the response of the grandfather was like, just let go. If you're raising a child, make sure you let go. The best way to raise a child is to let go. Let go means a lot of things. Let go means relax, be flexible, be open to your child, because in that way you're gonna be letting them into your space, into your life, to make them more comfortable. So I think that's the best way, guys. And thank you so much, ladies. Moving forward without wasting any time, we'll try to make this short, but at the same time you guys need to get the points. We're here to talk. The points are very important. So I hope you are answered. Thank you for asking. And the second one is, what advice would you give to someone who is planning on going on a fasting? How to stay focused? And they'll give you the best answers, guys. Just make sure you.
I think first of all, fast because define your fast. Do you want to find God,
Yeah,
or do you
define.
want God to find you?
Exactly.
Don't fast because people are fasting. Don't fast because you want to starve yourself of food. So how do you, some fasts, sometimes because you are not strong enough with temptation. Paul said, food that is meant for idols is not a sin.
Yeah.
But for the sake of those whose faith is weak, abstain.
Yeah.
You know? So you know your capacity as a being. You know it. If going out, like me personally, I'm going to talk about me. Personally, when I fast, I like to just separate myself from everything.
Yeah.
I separate myself from television. I separate myself from friends. I separate myself from outing. It helps you concentrate, because what is fasting? If you pray and you don't have enough time to hear from God.
Yeah.
Fasting is studying. You study, you pray, you meditate. It's a time God speaks to you. It's not actually a time you speak to God.
Yeah.
It's a time for you to hear from God. So the things that you know will distract you, take yourself off them, away from them for a while. And then let your people know this, from so time to so time, I am going to be fasting. And there's a mistake we make when we're fasting. I want you to know I'm fasting, so you'll be feeling down for me. If the Bible says, if you know that I'm fasting and you pity for me, instead I've gotten my reward. Imagine fasting and just because somebody says, oh, sorry, you've gotten your reward. So do it secretly. Put lip gloss. If you are coming out, smile. Ask God for strength, so that you can actually attract God and not man.
Your alone time with God.
Yes.
You just want the Holy Spirit to visit you.
know.
Want the connection with God.
Yes.
So there's no need for you to be going around telling people about, because you're doing it for yourself.
Yes,
for what you want to
achieve.
gain.
Yes.
And also for me, I know some people go to work at the same time.
Yeah.
For me, for example, where I used to get up and go to work fasting, you have no time, guys, to separate yourself.
Yes.
You have no time, first of all, to even pray. Now the challenge becomes, how then do I do this and still maintain my fasting life and still be able to satisfy clients and be able to satisfy my job?
Yeah.
You know what I used to do, guys? I used to go to work. First of all, I used to wake up very early. If it's 5 o'clock, I would meditate and do my reading and do my prayers. And I'll be satisfied. And then go to work.
And she runs to the toilet for prayers.
Exactly.
I know that.
and in my car, as I'm driving, my music, I would create. So that would be my alone time in the car, where I'll be parked at the robots and I'll be doing like this and praying, and then the next guy is thinking, oh, what the heck is going on in that car? But that was my praise and worship time during my drive to see a client, and I'll be in that mood. Then if I'm at work now, I would run to the toilet and lock myself, maybe the toilet in the gym, and go in there and pray and do everything, and then come out after an hour. And people will be like, this toilet has been locked for an hour, what's going on? But I couldn't pray louder. So what you do, find that time, make it intentional. Intentional, like be intentional about your time. Make it clear to yourself, first of all, that now, 12 o'clock, let me prioritize it.
Yes. Very important. Very important to do that. So this one, thank you. So this one, I'm going to summarize it because it's in portions, but I'll just brief you or tell you as a summary of what this lady or young lady is trying to ask or tell us. So I mean, she's doing grade, I think she's doing grade 11. So I just want you guys to understand how young she is. So first of all, she was dating, or she's still dating. I think she's saying she's still dating the guy, or they on and off with the guy. And this guy is just not sure whether he wants the relationship to continue, or okay, let me put it this way. This day she will say, the young man will say, okay, I like you, can we still, I want us to continue, stuff like that. And then the next day the guy will be off. So it's more like the guy is playing hide to seek with the girl, and now she's confused whether she should move on, but the girl still likes the young man. So I just want you, I think I could even answer this one for you, but I would let I want to let my adults answer it first before I could like give you advice coming from me.
Okay, so do I go first?
Go first.
Okay, so this is what we face these days.
Yeah.
We get involved with people that don't even know themselves. They don't even know.
You see, I feel like that's a very important point. We get involved with people
People
that
that
don't even know themselves.
themselves.
And if you don't know yourself, you won't know what you want.
Yes.
It's a very
Yes.
simple answer. I
And then you confuse the young girls.
Yes,
confused
no,
as
because
well.
he is also confused.
Yeah,
He doesn't know what he
So
wants.
it's blowing hot and cold.
Yeah.
Yes, all and cold, all and cold. So, sweetheart, in as much as you love him, it's love. It's everybody gets to that stage of that love.
Yes.
We pass through it. In life of a woman, you have 3 stages of love. The first one is what she is right now,
Yeah.
where you will do everything he doesn't care,
crush.
but you just want, when you
Yeah.
see him, you all, oh God.
I know.
And you begin to ask yourself, can I
Yeah.
ever live without him?
Yeah.
But sweetheart, you
very-
can't.
Are you guys ever going to
Yeah.
break up together forever?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I feel like we're meant to be together. No. Drop that in.
So you know your worth. Your worth. Define your worth. At this stage,
And you're very young.
you don't need to give yourself this. No, you don't need it, because if you give it now, what happens to the next stage?
Yeah.
So please, he doesn't know what he wants.
Exactly.
We don't need to speak too much English about that.
But yeah.
The guy needs to find himself and then find you. That's
Exactly.
it's as basic as that. So it's obvious you are in a relationship with yourself. So, sweetheart, carry your shoes and run for your life.
And you're too young, that's the thing.
You're so young.
If
You know,
don't
there's one thing, right? Love. No one is ever too young for love.
That's the thing. And some people experience real love at a very young
Young
age,
age.
and they grow with it.
Yes.
That's very true.
So but
We're not denying anything.
but baby girl, what I will tell you is
Concentrate on
that
your studies.
there's so much to life
Yeah.
than relationships and boys.
Yeah,
You know?
so true.
And I love the fact that you have already seen that the boy is blowing hot one day is like this one day.
Yeah.
So you can already pick up from that. Is that the type of relationship you
That I
want
want
to
for
have
myself.
with a person?
Yeah.
Today is hot, today is cold.
And then to
so
give
it's
you
an
so much
indication.
love.
Yeah. It's an indication, it's a red flag for you that this guy is not sure of you, first of all. So maybe he's still trying someone else. So the person that he really likes, because you know what with boys, when a boy likes a girl, he doesn't blow hot and cold.
Yes,
He likes the
he
girl,
likes
he
the
runs after the
girl.
girl and he does
Yeah.
everything. But because
There's
you
always
like him
somebody.
so much, and he does not really like you that much.
Yeah.
Maybe he's still running after a girl that he likes, but when the girl he likes is blowing him
Yeah.
off,
Or doesn't give him the attention that
then
he
he come
wants,
to you
comes
because
back
you are available for
always
him.
there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to suggest something very important to you. First of all, take a book, a journal, a diary, write something on it. This is what I would like you to write. Ask yourself, who am I? You've got so much love. You are beautiful. You deserve that. If a boy is interested in you or a guy is interested in you, he should give you his 100%, not some of it.
Yeah.
And also, what are your plans in life? What are your goals in life? Where do you see yourself? And immediately, once you discover who you are and be able to read that to yourself, it gives you a different picture that no boy will come and mess you up, because you have defined who you are, you understand who you are, and once you understand who you are, when a boy with a wicked mind to come and get something from you,
He's not part of my sense, he's not part of my future.
he's
I'm
not
not
going to come and
entertaining.
tolerate
Yeah.
then you are able to say, I'm not going to tolerate that, step,
Yeah.
move, and then
Yeah.
you
Satan, get
move.
deep behind me.
You become a higher standard for him. Become a very high standard that a boy will come and try his luck, but he will now say, oh no, she's too high for me. I cannot. Even go there." You know, I mean, it's the things I advise my daughter.
Yeah.
I tell her that be so content of who you are,
Yeah.
have your vision, because the kind of man that will come into your life,
He will even define
he
himself.
will define himself first of all before he comes into your
Exactly.
life.
Yeah.
Because you've set your mind on a picture of where you're going in life. Therefore, you are not even going to accept any type of boy to come and mess you up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
baby
that's
girl,
very true.
define who you are.
Yeah.
That boy will not mess with
I
you.
think now I'm not gonna ask any question regarding boyfriend things or anything, because I feel like you guys
This
gave like the
satisfies-
full you gave like the full information regarding
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah, so are you guys good? I hope you guys are good. Okay, so moving on to the next question. The young lady here is saying, is it wise to introduce yourself or your boyfriend to your parents? Okay, I think this goes to like, are your parents open enough for you to introduce your boyfriend or girlfriend to your parents? I think it goes with that.
I think it also goes with the guy's intention.
Yeah.
It also goes with age.
Yeah.
Because in as much as me, I'm very old school. Like I'm
Yeah.
very, very old school. My dad was super strict.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get to,
To do
enjoy all
things.
those benefits. But come to think of it, I actually liked it because introduce somebody that you've defined already.
Yeah, you
Yes.
know
Somebody,
his intentions.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because in as much as we're in a world that your mom, somebody in your house, either your mom, your sister, or somebody just need to know him. So in case, because these days you see
You
them
never
smiling
know.
now,
Yeah.
tomorrow they are monsters.
Yeah, or
So,
they kidnap you and stuff. There's so many things going
yes,
on.
yes. So let somebody know him, but not
Yeah.
officially coming
Into
to
the
introduce
house,
him as
eating and sitting
especially
with
when
you
you are still young,
and
because you don't
dating.
even know tomorrow.
Exactly.
You don't know before you now
When
Might
get
even
into
relationship
change.
different
is
phases.
going.
Yeah.
The feelings might even disappear.
And
from
now
the
you
life.
keep on bringing boys and introduce different boys.
Yes.
in my house. I mean,
Yes.
That's
I mean,
cool.
me too. I don't want to know each and every boy that
You
comes
bring in
that
the
follow,
house.
follows
Yeah.
you around. But if
Let
you say
somebody.
this is
Yeah.
someone we've been, and it's a serious thing, and we're exclusive because some relationships are not exclusive. Somebody will be dating you and still dating other people.
Yeah.
But if you say it's exclusive enough, and I'm at an age where I'm able to introduce someone that I'm dating to my parents. The boy doesn't need to be coming to my house every time.
Yes.
But I know of him,
Yes.
and it makes it. Introducing someone you're dating makes it easy. If that person now is beginning to maltreat you or abuse
It's
you,
easy
you-
for
it's
you
easy
to
for you
talk
say,
about
it to
"No,
your
this,"
parents,
You know,
yeah.
then you get
Totally
better
different
advice.
experience,
Otherwise, my dear,
Whenever you are going to see him, let someone
no.
Yeah, that you're
Yes.
going there. Yeah, times have changed now. That's the thing.
Yes.
Okay, so this young lady is saying, what is your advice with regards to going for what you like or following your parents' dreams?
Your who?
Parents.
Your parents, yeah.
Ah.
So would you go for something? What advice for the two things here? So your parents want you to be a doctor, but you want to be something else. So what
No.
advice would you give to someone who's stuck between those two
I
things
think
or decisions?
This question
to
is personally my life.
Mm.
My life, because
Yeah.
my dad wanted me to be a doctor.
Yeah.
He thought I was too much
Dr.
for
Pen.
I was too much for
But
social
actually, you're going to
sciences.
be a doctor, but a different kind of doctor.
Yeah, maybe he didn't know.
Yeah.
And I'm too scared of blood. I can't stand blood.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
allergic. Like it makes me just pass out
Okay.
immediately.
Yeah.
And that I didn't want to tell my dad. And I didn't want to be a doctor. Look at me for crying out loud. I just want to be free. I just want to play
you
and all that.
do what you would love.
Yes. So I
and
was
passionate
studying.
about.
I was studying social sciences, collecting money for science textbooks. This is me, life practical.
Yeah.
My dad thought I was studying sciences while I was doing social sciences. I'll collect textbooks.
our
And science
science, the
textbooks
word.
are so expensive.
Yeah.
I'll collect. The day he found out, he was broken. But in as much as I felt for him, he has lived his life.
Yeah.
I
So
needed
why
to
can't you
live my
let you
life.
live your life?
I needed
Yeah.
to live my life, and he might not know how much this life means to me
Yeah.
until I had finished and I was going to the university. And my principal, it was my principal that God used to speak to me. He told me, he said, you are too bubbly for what do you want to study? I said, okay, I want to study business admin. He said, no.
Not that.
Go to theater
You're gonna be
arts.
bored.
He said, go to theater arts or go for law.
Yeah.
I said, my dad didn't want law. He said I was too blunt and truthful. They were going to kill me all the
Yeah.
time.
That's so true. That's what I thought when I wanted to be a lawyer. Then I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die young. Because now in South Africa, if you're too much of a forward or very loyal,
The
lawyer,
word in short, you
they'll
are
kill
gone.
you.
You are
Yeah.
gone. So, in as much as I disobeyed my dad, but I think before he even died, he found out that I found myself in my line.
Yeah, I'm sure
So
he's happy.
yeah, so it's not about your parents. And remember, it doesn't make your parents bad people. That is how they know to be parents. So it doesn't make them bad people.
Yeah.
But you need to take your own destiny in your own hands.
Exactly.
What do you love to do? What do you enjoy doing? Go with it. They will adjust.
Yeah,
That's
and let me
the truth.
tell you, fear will not take you anywhere. Fear is our enemy.
Yes.
How? By saying this, what I want to say is that if it means leaving your parents or not talking to your parents for some time, do that. No, I'm serious. Listen, because some parents will say, "I'll not pay for you if you don't do what I want. I'll not give you money if you don't do what I want you to do." Just go out there for some time and come back showing your parents that this is what I wanted, and here are the results. I told you this would work.
And they will.
Yeah, and I'm doing it,
adjust.
and they will adjust to that, because some parents would even go miles like that, not talking to you,
And not
or
give you
sometimes not
money
give you
because
money,
they're not doing
not
what they
supporting you
want.
because you're not doing what they want. So it's okay to lose some people for some time. Then you come back and show them that exactly this is what I want.
And even if you made a mistake, maybe you thought, because in your 20s you might think that this is what I want, and you go and do it and you fail. It's okay.
Yeah.
You tried something you were passionate about and you failed, and now you're going to try another one
again.
and until you get
Don't
it
be
right.
too scared to fail.
Don't be
Like
scared.
that's what you're saying. Don't be too scared to
Even
fail.
if you fail,
It's okay.
It's okay.
There's something. There's something. A parent called me recently, and she asked me to talk to the teenage child because she found out that this guy wants to leave her path, the parents' path, and that is not his calling, you know. But she feels he's too young to even decide, but she wants him to focus on something else, and so she wanted me to talk to him to find out what is it that he likes to do. Before I even called him, she had told me, okay, he likes to do this, he likes to do this. They just want to make sure that he's not using the parents as role model to make the wrong choice. I was so impressed. And when I spoke to him, immediately the first thing he said, he wants to do what his parents are doing. And I said, yes, fine, let's keep that. What is it that you love to do? And after we spoke for like weeks, I found out that yes, this is something he likes to do. I said, okay, this is your first choice of career.
Okay.
Your parents' one is the second one. You know,
so go and pursue your first one first.
Yes.
Because really, you're right. Our parents can be role models.
Yes.
And some children actually have the traits of their parents.
Yes.
You know, me and her.
The same face,
It's the same thing in terms of not only the face. You know, but I found out that the things that interest her is exactly the things. And I went to school and I studied geographical information systems.
And she didn't use it. She had
anything to do with that subject.
And I'm doing something that I would never.
Do you know that after that I went to do what I loved, communication and media studies, and she's not studying communications and media. She's doing.
But she's on the line of it.
But guess what? Her love, her first love, which is communications, media, and branding, is showing. To show that really sometimes it can be in the blood. That people say, I'm not surprised because that's exactly who your mom was. You know, sometimes it's okay to be inspired by your parents, and sometimes that's who you are. Some people are in the family of singers. Everybody will be singing.
I wish I could sing.
Don't try it. Don't try it.
It's just a wish.
I know this one. Find, that's like she said, find who you are, find yourself.
Follow your dream.
Follow your
They will adjust.
dreams. Your parents will adjust, believe me.
Okay, so the other question is tips on decision making in your 20s. How to enjoy your life in your 20s while being responsible.
Yes.
You know,
It's very,
balance.
How will you be not reckless? Because some of the things we did as
Yeah.
as we become so reckless, and you think to yourself, did I really do that? Did I really do that? What if I had died? Or what if something happened?
How?
Yeah.
You can never be really like cautious about Yongido that is going on, but not really.
No, you can.
You can.
Like in my 20s, I was always too scared. Maybe my upbringing, my home, you know, like I was out there to surprise the people that thought I could never amount to anything.
Okay.
Because that was the home I was coming from.
Yeah.
Because I'm from a broken home. I grew up with my stepmom. So I was always trying to impress people to change their perspective about me, because they always saw my mother in me. Like every little thing, your mom wants to break the home, now you are here. Because my mom was never married to my dad. Like I was just an outside child. So it's something that, you know, so I was extra careful. Like I was extra careful. I think it's easy to be careful when you already have a vision of where you are going to.
Exactly.
Because now I had a vision of, okay, I want to be this. I wouldn't want to be this girl when I get to this stage that everybody would think I was wayward and everything. Though I made a lot of terrible mistakes, and I do not regret any of them, because mistakes is what actually shapes us. Your mom's mistake will not shape you. Your own mistakes is what will shape you. Because if you don't make those mistakes, you will never learn from them. So true. I was pursuing who I want to be, while I was making mistakes, thinking I was extra careful. But you got to be a bit of everything. Don't overdo anything. And don't do something that you cannot boldly tell your children that I did this. I tell teenagers, please make mistake for me to know you make those mistakes. Not when I think you don't make this mistake.
Then you surprise. Surprise.
You know, don't surprise me. Don't even surprise yourself. I think you can never be too conscious enough, but just have where you are going in mind. Just have where you are going in mind, and then it's always easy to
reach it.
If you want to be a politician, know that there are things you should never do, especially in the internet stage. That you know, internet does not forget. If let's say you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a psychologist, you should know by now that there are mistakes you should not make. Because once you make them, internet, somebody will bring them up one day to tarnish you. Because to every level you get, you get an enemy that wants to bring you down.
The Miss SA auditions, name. So there was this young lady. Not the disclaimer, guys. I'm not trying to put any race out there down or anything, but the lady was a white lady, and apparently she was racist, and I think people were trying to say she is still racist.
So she had no business entering representing South Africa.
So what she did back in the days, she tweeted, she used to tweet racist stuff. So when you entering things like Miss SA, they bring back the things that you like. They go back to your social media, they search about you, they look into
your posts,
your type, what type of a person are you, the personality, how you treat people, can you be able to treat like South Africans,
are you going to be an ambassador for our country?
You understand? So they went through her tweets, and they found very racist stuff, and everyone started complaining and talking and remembering how she used to treat black people.
Remember, she said it's a disclaimer, so she's not bringing down any race, she's not supporting any race.
I'm just talking about that particular issue that happened. So the things you do, they really do come back to life. So you must to haunt you. So you must be very careful of the things that you do now, because in future they will affect you back. There's no way that it doesn't come back.
There can be a person of your past that
there's always that person.
Look, especially in your 20s. Now I'm in my 30s, and there's some business deals I want to make. Imagine, I make an example. Imagine I meet a person I maybe degraded or whatever, or did something to, and he's the one to sign the contract I'm looking for. In my 30s.
Begin to see you now.
And when I meet the person, he will definitely not give it to me because I've done something. You understand? So really be careful that the people in your present one day can be people of your future or in your future, and how they will affect you in your future is how you treat them now. And with the things that you do now determine how then the future they will represent you in the future. Speak good about you. I remember this girl, she did this for me, or she was like this, or her character. People that can talk about my character when I was young, maybe it counts now in the future. The person will say, if then this is the person, then I'm definitely going to do business with this
to summarize the whole thing, in your 20s, make sure you are obviously responsible. Know that the choices that you take now have consequences that might affect you in the future, whether positive, in a positive way or in a negative way. What else am I missing? But I'm just summarizing the whole week, answering exactly now what steps you should take or follow in order for
be
you
a
to
bit of everything,
so
that you'll not lose the youthful stage and act like an adult.
Don't be hard on yourself.
Don't rush to be an adult.
Don't
be
rush
a
to be
youth.
adult.
Pass through it, but make right decision. Remember, the decision we'll make, we don't choose the consequences. The consequences comes as a result of our decisions.
Okay guys, last one, and we are going to close, and I want you guys to really elaborate on this one. I want you guys to make people understand. Okay, let me read the question before I explain it to you, but I really want you guys to elaborate, because I feel like most of us, we go through this one, like all of us. Okay, let me read the question. I've lost interest in praying. Whenever I see a devotional story on IG, I pass it very quickly because I am seriously not interested. This worries me a lot, Shame. Sometimes I pray, but I quickly brush it off so it can end now. What advice can she give me? Because I was the first time I wrote this, she was the one I was going to do it, but you guys are going to answer it together now. So preferably not to be invited to a church. I'm very scared of pastors now. After I watched Jackie Pamote live, do you know Jackie? The lady that talks about witchcraft.
That was exposing a lot of these.
The snake, the one
snake,
that
that one. That I spoke about. But I prefer to go to a Wisila, which is a Methodist church. It's just like a chilled. And then she was like, and this confused me because I used to be a very spiritual person. I never used to joke with that. I remember I was fasting with my boyfriend for 30 days. I was so spiritual during that time and I loved it. Now he left for Nigeria, and then that's when the interest dropped.
Okay, this one is, I think it's at some point in life we find ourselves in that state, right? And that's why anybody that knows me, anybody that I've spoken with before as a Christian, I tell you, know God for yourself. Personal encounter. There are things that have happened to me that if I had not had a personal encounter with God, I would have dropped out. I have seen things. People have come to me about people that that you look up to here and now. And once you have a personal encounter with God, know God for yourself. I think what goes through here is because she didn't know God for herself. She knew God because of her boyfriend. So she was helping the boyfriend find his God and not find her own God.
And trying to impress the boyfriend by trying to know God, or thinking that
it covers for them. But once you know God for yourself, you don't need God. Who God is to you is not who He is to me.
Exactly.
That's why He said, I am that I am. To me, He might be a comforter. When I'm down, He is always there to comfort me. You, He might be a healer. He has met you in the healing state, and now you know Him as a healer. You, it can be something different entirely. So know God for yourself. As a Christian, anything you should pray for is, God, please show me your face. Even if it's to fast. Don't ask God for anything. Tell Him, show me your face. Once He shows you your face, once He shows you, let heaven come down and go. You will never, even if you meet man of God sleeping with somebody, you will know that he was a man before the man of God. You will know that He said we are not perfect. We are only walking through perfection. You will know that the Holy Spirit that is in you is the one that explains things to you.
To understand.
Devil is also raising people out there to speak and to reveal the dirtiness of every man of God. So when they reveal, the people with feeble minds, they so don't allow what anybody has to say about God or about church affect you. Now go back to God. If possible, confess Him. Ask Him, Father, now I have come. Take me as your Lord. As I want to take you as my Lord and personal Savior. Walk with me. And there's one beautiful thing about God, you know. He shows up whenever you are ready. He just shows up.
Definitely.
He just shows up.
You can feel him, you can understand him, you can understand his ways, you hear him, you can communicate.
Recognize his voice.
The minute you give yourself wholeheartedly to him, you mean it and you say, I mean it, I want to receive you, I want to understand your ways, you'll see.
Yes.
Things start showing up.
And surround yourself with people that you actually want to learn things from.
Exactly.
You see, life, we know where the truth is.
Yeah.
But most of the
It's
time,
true.
because of the flesh, you go the other way.
We know. Yeah.
So you have a conscience. Your conscience, what is your mind telling you?
Exactly.
And the fact that one thing that caught my attention in her question was the fact when she sees a scripture, she passes it quickly. Let me tell you something. God will not come down and talk to you face to face. He will send a scripture. He will send a quote. He will send people to communicate what he wants to tell you.
Or direct a certain
Or
line
direct
to
you know.
listen to.
So
Yes.
if you see a quote and you find that you want to pass it, go back to it.
there. That's where the answer is.
Because that quote, if you read it, it's about to invoke something in you.
Yeah.
And the devil knows it. He does not want you to read the quote. He does not want you to get God's message via that quote. Because at the end of the day, it's a war. We're at war. The devil is at war with us. He does not want us to be God's children.
Yeah.
He does not want anything good for us. So he will do anything to make sure we are distracted. He will do anything to make sure that we do not get the messages that God sent to us.
Just a quick example.
Read those things.
Yeah, a quick
Go back.
example. So I was telling my mom this morning that yesterday before I sleep, I saw this young lady. I think she's younger than me, innit? So this young lady, she was saying that she feels like she has a YouTube channel, she has a business going on. She's just like a young entrepreneur growing in the US. So she felt like she was slacking. She felt like she likes sleeping a lot. She felt like she's not productive as how she used to do things and stuff. So she said that she wants to take a good turn again and try to be productive again. And she's saying she's going to reduce sleeping. She's going to reduce. She's going to add more hours to the work. Yeah, she's going to stop eating too much. And I was passing that thing. I was like, and then I was like, I went back because I immediately saw I am starting over. That was the intro of the video. I am starting over. I want to glow up, stop being lazy. Nah. She listed all the things that she was struggling with on there. And I was like, I have so much potential. But
And it was talking to you.
And it was talking to me because it's something that I've been battling with, you know?
That was
so
the message
I
for
quickly
you.
went back. I was like, this girl is actually talking to me. This is my problem.
Yeah.
I went back immediately. And I'm telling you, I woke up and told my mom about the video and that I realized that I sleep a lot. I could get things done. When I do something, I really do it, but I don't give myself enough time because if I wake up at 12, I eat, I take a bath, I go on Instagram, just check it. Before you know it's 2 o'clock, the sun is going down, 3 o'clock, the sun is going down, I'm going back to bed. What did I do? I just wasted. Is it 12 hours or 12 hours of a day wasted, gone, just like that. There's nothing productive that came out. So I'm like to myself, no, I really need to improve on that because I feel like I do have like a lot of potential. So if I put like more work or try try to sleep less, guys, I sleep. So I really want to improve on that. So what I'm trying to say to you is that it doesn't only apply in a godly way only.
Yeah.
Even in general things that are happening in your life, there's always a message or something out there to tell you that change your ways, change this, change that, how to improve this and that. It's not only about God, because I know that people out there who are not Christians but still need answers to this type of question. Just approach everything with this mindset that we're giving you right now. Approach, just be eager to receive. Be eager to receive information, something that will help you grow, something that will that lady said, how am I going to be rich? If you could see that video, that girl was like, how am I going to be rich when I'm sleeping like this? And she was so worried. So you better be worried about
the truth.
Yeah, you better be worried about yourself. How are you doing things? So I think that's really the best advice they could give you.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart is so full. I'm so grateful for this video, and I'm so happy that you guys helped me out. And I want to thank you personally for letting us into your home and letting me show you guys this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Yeah guys, so this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I know it might not mean anything to you, but there are people out there who really needed to hear what we said today, or what we said to this video. So please guys, use the tips. It might help 1 or 2 people, and that will warm my heart so much, because it's very important. Even if the crowd doesn't follow what you're doing, but if you can change one person's life with your message, then that's okay. That's enough for God alone. So thank you so much ladies for joining me today. I'll do a reel with the hair, different hairs, and then I want you guys to please do follow her page. Stop asking me questions and not doing anything about the hair.
Don't ask about the hair
again. I'm telling you now. So I'll take the page and everything there, guys. Thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, hi, I see you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're a regular, hi, thank you again for watching. I love you, and please do keep on supporting me. Road to 2K subbies. Yay! Yay! Things are about to change, guys. I'm about to be consistent. I'm about to be the girl that you want me to be. And please tell me what you would like to see on my content. I'm just trying to spice things up, change things up, deal with the problems that the youth is dealing with, accommodate everyone out there who wants to. Not only beauty, we can talk. Yeah, you see, this video is a perfect example of the things that I want to be doing more on my channel, because we're dealing with a lot. We're dealing with a lot. So it's okay to just talk about it, even if we're not there to help you personally. But it's okay to talk about it and be relaxed on my channel. Thank you. Bye, T Squad.
Bye.